why did it take so long for the legacy podcast platforms to even offer any interaction? Like, as you said, for the longest time, you couldn't even message the host of the podcast. You had to go out of band. You had to go to Twitter or Instagram, which all the other social platforms had messaging built in, or either DMs or direct interaction with a creator. And it seemed like there was this open opportunity, and then all of the podcasting 2.0 apps could sweep in and say, hey, look, we just built this interactivity now. Why wasn't that in place already from the legacy platform standpoint?
Yeah, this is such a interesting question because you're right, it didn't exist. And the reason is because of how podcasting is so fragmented. So if the easiest comparison to make is with online video, which is not fragmented at all. Everything's on YouTube. You don't even think, you wouldn't ask somebody, where do you watch your online video? Like, what do you use? It's like, no, you watch your videos on YouTube.
Right.
And so the comments on YouTube, like, even, people know about the comments on YouTube of like, oh, did you see the comments to this video? You don't even have to say where those comments are. You just know it's the YouTube comments. If you compare that to podcasting, no one podcast player has more than a 30% market share. So even if you are Spotify and you have the engineering and design resources to build out a commenting system, it doesn't really serve a good purpose for the host, because you're essentially saying, in order to comment, you have to use this app. And so you're alienating 70% of your audience straight away before you even ask people to comment. And that's why, as a podcaster, um, you're probably not going to go in that direction. You'd much rather, set up a Discord, set up a Slack, set up a Telegram group, or use one of these paid community platforms, Patreon, that exists outside of the listening experience. So it's because podcasting is so fragmented that I don't think this really happened before. If we had designed and built the exact same UX that exists in Fountain today, but it only worked within Fountain, it also wouldn't work. It wouldn't be as popular. The reason why it's popular is because this payment system and the commenting system that we've built on top of it is able to happen not just within Fountain, but in other apps, and also hosting providers. So, for example, on the episodes that I talked about for Linux Unplugged with their 500th show, people are sending boosts from Fountain, they're sending boosts from other apps, they're sending boosts from websites, even, command line interfaces, and they all show up on Fountain in the comments thread. So you can see, oh, the top boost was from this user on Fountain. The second top boost was from this user on Fountain. The third top boost was from this user from a different app. So that integration between the different apps and hosting providers is the only reason why this is working, and the only reason why podcasters are excited about it, because they can see that, oh, this is actually going to fix the problem that I've had for 5 to 10 years, which is I've had to send people to Telegram. Now they can see that, okay, yeah, we're still quite early, there's a lot to figure out, but ultimately they see that this is turning into a cross-app commenting system with payments, and it's going to enable their audience to pay them, leave a comment, question, a thank you, but also for them to interact with each other no matter what app they're listening on. So I think that's a key difference in podcasting compared to online video, YouTube, other social platforms.